Good evening, all.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday chat.
How's your lungs, Ace, after last night?
Oh, yeah.
And your sinuses?
Hi, Simon. Hi, Dan.
Oh, bloody clock's chiming. Sorry about that.
Hi, Jimbo.
Evening, Jimbo.
Hi, Lee.
Mouser. Oh, that bloody phone of hers.
Shane. Oh, yeah, I said hello to Shane.
He said hello to Shane. He come in, he's doing the trailer. So I put a thing in the comments saying,
Hi, Ben.
Evening, Ben, if you're doing the trailer in the shed, make sure you got all the windows and doors open. After what poor old Simon went through last night. Evening, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Jimbo. Paul, Kayak.
Hi,
Evening.
Paul.
I better bang a link in here in case someone wants to come up.
Fate is ordered, Tim.
Oh, beauty.
Hi, Paul Merritt.
Paul Merritt, good evening. Let us know how much it is, Jimbo or Gaza, and I'll square you up when you get here. Pardon me.
Hi, Andrew.
Evening, Andrew. There you go. Did you know a human should de-worm? Oh, stop it, Dano. Stop it, you. Evening, Jamie. Oh, Dano, stop it. 600 worms. We'll give them to Dano then, because he's got to deworm himself.
Where are you naming me, Chokeman?
There he is. Hey, Gavin.
Hi, Gavin.
Good evening, both.
What a topic to talk about. Evening, Gemma. What a topic to talk about. Dano says about a human body's got to deworm itself every 6 months.
Oh, nice.
Evening, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Hello,
Yo,
Bob.
how you doing? All right, people?
Very well,
not
Bob.
too
Very
bad
well.
yourself?
Paul.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hi, Paul.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm just cold.
There's something wrong with you, Dano. Have you ever heard that, Simon?
What's
Hi,
that?
Michelle.
Dano was chatting to me just now on the phone before we went live. That's probably why we're a little bit late. And he started saying about he's looked up on it, and you've got a human body has to deworm itself every 6 months.
I wouldn't know.
No.
Well, I've never had that problem.
No, not me.
Hello, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
How you doing, Mr. Merritt? Hiya, Di.
This is why humans have so many problems. Well, nip across to the vets, Dano, and get some worms. Worming tablets.
Powder.
Why does Dano need worming tablets? He ain't got a dog or a cat.
No, for him.
He said that a human body should be dewormed of a human every 6 months.
Hiya, Michelle.
What a load of crap.
Even Paul's going to say go to the vet.
JD, buddy.
He looks everything up.
Oh, he's terrible.
Hi, Michelle.
Fucking modern day for you, innit? That's what they all do.
No, but he said he's read up on it.
I've
The
never
human
heard
body.
that.
Not me.
I don't know where you've got that from, Dano, but
Or a zoo may suit you better, Dano.
Hi,
I'll take you to the vets tomorrow.
Jamie, JC,
Anyway.
hiya.
Talking of vets, we can change the conversation to bloody doctors. If you don't get that ankle checked out tomorrow, me and you are going to fall out.
He got broken bones in that, hasn't he?
That does not look right at all.
I would say so. For it to bruise like that so quickly, yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
he got something.
The toes are worse today, Simon.
Yeah, the toes are worse today.
They are. Yeah.
I can't believe you've been working that as well.
I've had worse than that, Diane. When I was in Nam.
Spot.
You really need to get that checked. It might be just a really bad sprain. You don't know. And even if it's a sprain, you need to keep off it for a couple of days.
Rest, ice, compression, elevation.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Gavin.
The more you walk.
Yeah, but
on it,
that's
the
what
longer it
Dano
takes.
said to me last night. You just put your foot up, just lay there and relax.
You need
And
to.
then, eh?
You do more damage if you keep walking on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he called me the old lazy see you
CUNT.
next Tuesday because I didn't go fishing with him last night.
Yeah, well,
They
fishing
were
is
just,
important.
That don't mean
Yeah.
nothing, Dano. They can tell you that. Don't mean it's not broken. Just because they say it ain't, don't mean it isn't.
yeah, the blackness is going down my toes now.
But like you say, the more you walk on it, the longer it's going to take to heal.
No, the more you walk on it, if you were to go to a physiotherapist, they'd have my foot round my ear
I
holes.
still think.
So
you should
I'd
have
rather
an
just,
X-ray. I think you should have an X-ray on it.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
have.
I agree.
Just hold it up in front of the bulb and have a look.
Don't get me wrong. 'Cause if you've gone over on your ankle, it could be your Achilles, or it wouldn't
Yeah.
be your Achilles. I wouldn't have thought. But the tendons down the side of your foot, when you go over on it, you can rip all of those, and
Yeah.
it will cause it to go black.
Or it
That's
could be
why
his
it's gone black.
metatarsal. It could be his
That's what happens
metatarsal.
when you try going down 3 stairs without using the stairs, you know?
Did you fall flat on your face?
No, I went, I put
Ligament damage.
I put,
You
put
can
my
walk. You can walk with broken feet and broken legs. It don't make no odds. You can still walk.
yeah, all my running days are over, so I'm all right.
No,
Yeah.
he'd always put if it was broken, he wouldn't be able to walk.
No, mate, I fell ass up
I
down.
don't-
I went through someone's door, and I was chatting to him. And as I walked through into the lounge, he was sort of to the side of me. I didn't realise that there was 3 steps to get down to the lounge floor. So I went in there through there like Swan Bloody Lake.
Sorry.
You're laughing? No, I'll tell you what.
Funny.
Guernsey
pissed
had its
myself
first
when he
earthquake
told
in
me
20
last
years.
Yeah. He needs a new floor screed laying, put it that way. Now, all joking aside, I'll tell you what, I went down and I thought, I couldn't swear because I was in someone's house. But I said, just give me a minute. I think I broke something because it was like getting stung by a bloody hornet, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
gone
that's it,
played a
Ben.
game
It's
of
easily
rugby with a
done.
broken foot and didn't even know it was broken.
Better
Yeah.
to be
Was it?
safe than sorry.
I went over on
And
my
you can't
ankle
show
when I was a nipper. I went over on my left foot and rolled it, and I went to hospital. Everything else, they said, "Nah, it's fine." And even
You can't
now,
see my toes now.
I've got a bone that sticks out the side of my foot.
Never did fit it that way.
Hang on, I'll show you. Evening, John B. Hold on, I'll show you.
Make
No,
sure you got
don't
pants
start
on
winding me up
first.
saying I'm going to lose my bloody leg and she's going to be buying me a parrot for Christmas.
Long John Silver.
You want to roll the old chappie up, take it out the sock mush.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have. Don't worry about that. I've put him around my waist. Right. Right. Tell me what you think. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
was
it's not that
bloody hell.
bad.
Oh, it is. You won't see the
Oh,
proper
yeah.
pictures of it.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the ankle. The ankle is not too bad, but the toes terrible.
You need to get it checked
Oh.
out.
I would say probably those toes, 1 or 2 of those toes are broken.
Oh, thanks. I'm all right.
Yeah, good.
I'll
to
see
Yeah,
see
what it's
you
like
didn't
walking,
look-
tomorrow.
you know.
The ankle didn't
Nothing
look too
stops
bad.
him going to work.
No, because I like to go out. Eh?
Hi, Nick.
Proper man.
Evening, Nick.
Proper man.
You know, come on, eh?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
men
you
were
got it.
men and boys were boys.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Yeah.
You're right, Marina. He is bloody stubborn.
Oh, he always has been. He's probably had 2 sick days off in his life.
That's just
I
one
Yeah,
of
but
agree.
being,
that
eh?
could be exactly it, JC.
Lee.
He could have actually rolled it, dislocated his foot from his sort of leg bone, and it's gone back in place. You just don't know.
Lee, don't be cheeky.
What's he said?
All the weight falling on it.
Oh,
I mean, he's
He's just
16
a
and a half stone, you cheeky swine.
he's just a cuddly bear.
Yeah.
You really need to get it checked out.
What you've got to watch for though now is if it is ligament damage. The trouble is, if you tread on something a little bit uneven, it will cause your foot to roll. I still do it now. After 30 odd years of doing it to my foot, if I tread on a stone, my foot rolls over and it like my leg bone touches the floor near on.
Cool, hell.
Hi, Tracy. Yep,
John
Simon.
Ray.
Right.
Evening, John.
Good
I'll see
Simon,
what
evening,
it's like
John.
tomorrow.
He's still
Michelle,
like that
good
tomorrow.
evening.
He's going to the doctor, whether he likes it
What
or not.
they did say is if all my toes go black, or it goes black all the way down my toes, then I've got to go up the hospital.
Well, that's what they're doing. That's what they're starting.
Hi, Portsmouth.
What I might do is put a rubber band round them to stop it going,
Hi, Steve. Yeah,
or a cable tie.
you've got to be careful because you're diabetic as well.
It doesn't matter, Marina. You just get me a parrot. Evening, the Portsmouth Angler.
I used to have a parrot. You would have loved
You can just
it.
imagine me fishing on the beach with my parrot on the shoulder.
Marina, you still
Yeah.
got one. He's sat next to you.
Yeah, but I used to have an African grey and I loved him so much.
Yeah.
I taught him to speak and sing and dance.
Oh,
He used to swear, but he did not get that from me.
Didn't he?
No.
I don't know where the hell he got that from then.
He had Timmy's voice. You'd swear it was Timmy talking.
Look at that, Simon. Not Simon, Stephen. I've got a parrot, the wife. Look,
He died when he was 18, like
oh.
kidney failure.
he tasted bloody good though.
Don't be bloody
Oh.
fool.
Timmy.
But when the man used to come and read the meter, he used to shout out, Rena,
Don't say that word.
effing H. And that's because one of my daughters had a party in that room one night and they were saying this girl was a H. You know what I mean, eh? A whore. So,
Oh, you know, a H, isn't it?
so
You know.
the parrot started calling me that.
He was a character though, eh?
But oh my God, he was amazing.
Mm.
Loved him. Broke my heart when he died.
I went down 3 steps without using the steps, Nicky.
He missed the steps.
Yeah, I missed them.
Yeah.
They disappeared from under my feet.
You made me laugh at lunchtime. You said you've got 2 more jobs to do today before you go home. I thought I better
Yeah.
go. It's about 3:30.
Time do I get home? It's about 10, 4:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get it checked out tomorrow.
Honestly, I will. If my toes are black when I wake up,
It's not going to change. It's still going to be like that tomorrow.
if I wake up tomorrow looking like Michael Jackson, then I'll go to the doctor, you know?
Could you not have like a walking A&E or anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It costs them up. They've got about 200 quid.
Evening, Steve.
We'll set up a GoFundMe page and pay it.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Hi, Steve.
No,
All right, mate.
I'll see what it's like tomorrow.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, excuse me.
Portsmouth. Sorry, mate. Hang on. Portsmouth Angler. You attempted to walk down them.
Nick said get it checked.
I'll be all right,
Right.
mate. I've had worse than that.
Tim,
Yeah.
listen to yourself. You bitched and moaned when Marina was ill to get to the hospital. Now do it yourself.
Have you seen what
But-
Paul KD's put? Tim will use his OnlyFans, Diane. Oh.
Just think of all those nurses in the hospital playing with your toes.
Yeah.
Shut up, Gavin.
Hang on a minute. Right. Okay, everybody. I'm going to end the live now. I'm going to make my way up.
How you doing, Nick?
That's fine. No problem. You've got to make your way up there.
No, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine.
Oh, God, you're doing me head in.
No, I will go tomorrow. If I'll see what it's like tomorrow.
Marina, make him.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Marina,
Okay.
if he doesn't, just stamp on his foot again. You'll soon go.
Jenny.
Yeah, then I'll have a black nose.
No, you
Okay.
wouldn't.
No, I'll just see what it's like tomorrow. You know, I've
Okay,
got
Jay.
my shoe gone
Hiya,
up
Paul.
tight today.
No,
Jamie,
you don't do your shoe up tight, dopey.
And I am doing it up tight to take the thing off of it, dopey.
Well, you lose the circulation in it, you muppet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but it'll
wants to
stop it going
score.
black.
No, it won't.
Oh,
No,
no, it
it
won't.
Do a live
No,
from
it won't. It'll make it worse.
I'll see what it's like. Honestly, I'm not in any pain. You know, walking up and down the stairs here, I'm not in any pain. But if I, on my toes would be, it picks a bit. But
Ben says do a live when you go.
Yeah. You done it yesterday, yeah?
yesterday I did it. Yeah,
you did it.
yeah. When
Well,
I
you're
first
good,
done it, it was a
JJ.
bugger to walk. You know.
Yesterday did it, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jane said it'll go blacker if you've got no blood going through your feet.
Yeah. That's why I said at the chemist about bandages or whatever, and she said, no, you don't put anything on it because
No.
it's swollen. You gotta don't tighten it up.
Well, you put a bag of chips on it last night.
Yeah.
They bloody burnt because they were so hot.
The bruising's going down on the side, but it's going more. on
No,
the
the
toes.
swelling has gone
The
down on the
swelling,
side.
I mean, but your toes are bruised more today. That's for sure.
Because I've been walking, eh?
Yeah. No, he wasn't drunk. He don't drink.
I don't drink. Water. Or
Fanta.
sugar-free Fanta.
Dan just sent me a picture
Tea for me.
of when he's
Oh, well, that was, see there, okay then, right. Can I show that on camera, Dano? If he's in there, can I show that on camera?
don't mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. You seen how bad, mine's not bad when you look at how Dano's was when he come off that lawnmower, look.
Was that the lawnmower though? Or was that something else?
I know. That's awful.
That's bad, see?
That's bad, but I bet you didn't get that checked out either.
No. But like he says, his artificial legs, brilliant. He don't have to cut his toenails anymore. No, nothing broken. I might take a worming tablet, Dano. That might fix it. Evening, Ivor.
Yes, Nick, he will. Don't worry.
Let's see if we can get.
Evening, Ivor.
Let's see if we can get Dr. Dano up. All right, paste. Done.
I mean, there's a chance that you haven't broken anything, but just get it checked out.
Yeah.
But really, you should rest it for a couple of days.
And Peter said
Hey,
to just
all
drop
right,
your
mate.
wallet on it.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
I've got my wallet. She got it.
If he drops his bloody wallet on it, he'd break his leg as well as his bloody ankle.
He won't, because I took it out.
Oh,
and
you're
put it in
all right,
my
mate.
purse. There he is.
No. Where have you got the fact that we have to do worming? Humans.
Yeah. Look it up. No one does it no more, and that's why everyone's got problems. Don't laugh at me. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the last fucker laughing when I'm fucking there till the end.
He weren't, man.
And I'm there till the end.
Look it
Oh,
up,
bloody
boys and
hell.
chaps. Ladies and gentlemen, look it up and just see if I'm lying.
Oh, Jimbo put free bait down
You're
there.
talking pre-1800s, Dan, aren't you?
No. Red meats, fruits, veg, all carry parasites that you can't see.
Yeah, same as fish and everything.
If you have a pet, you're 95% of pet owners have parasites and don't even know it.
I agree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get it from anything. Raw fish, like smash fishing must be loaded with fucking parasites. I'm not even joking. If that boy don't deworm, I bet you he's loaded with it, with all the like raw scallops he eats and lobsters. They all carry parasites.
The
I'm gonna
human body's
Google it.
come a long way since then, mate.
I don't know. No. They reckon. Oh, I'm not even going to go
That's why
into
we
it.
don't look like monkeys no more.
No. Even in the early 1900s up to like 1950s, 1960s, all doctors, where they used to look for their information, all the books had deworming programs. No one has deworming programs anymore. You can't just stop deworming all of a sudden when you've dewormed throughout all those hundreds of years, and then all of a sudden you just think, all of a sudden, oh, we don't have to deworm.
Yeah, but that's evolution for you, you know. That's what happens in it over time.
I don't know. All
Yeah.
right, don't deworm. Don't deworm.
I ain't gonna.
How do you
Just 'cause
go? What do you have to go to the doctor and ask him for tablets then?
yeah, you can either do it the natural way by taking like what's it, garlic, pumpkin seeds. These are all anti-antioxidants. Cloves like garlic, chopped up garlic. What's the fucking plant called? Oh,
You eat a lot of garlic, so you won't have worms.
that's not. Yeah, but you don't. It's not. You're not doing it properly, eh? You're just having a few cloves and a bit of garlic bread, eh? It's not that, eh? You need to like chop garlic up and eat it.
You could get
Or
garlic
boil it
tablets,
all
I
in a
suppose. Eh?
boil it all in a soup.
Jamie.
What do you mean that is true?
Jamie likes worms.
Well, that's what we cook our food, eh?
Well, Smash eats a lot of bloody garlic. He puts garlic in everything.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna quickly label them all.
You're gonna what?
I wash all my food before I cook it.
Yeah, but it used to be a thing, you know, that people used to have worms in their shit in that back in the day, but times have changed.
You can get it fixed.
I've
Sorry,
never
dog
heard
shit
of
used to be white years ago.
What a topic to talk about. Dog shit used to be white.
It did though when I was young.
Yeah, that's right, Jamie.
You do you. I'm just trying to give you very helpful information that will improve your quality of life. Whether you accept it or not, that is up to you.
Tell us what you're going to do to prevent it, Dano.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna say, "Oi, chief, I want some fucking tablets for deworming. I want to give it a go."
He'll say, bend over, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull a log worm out.
You say, oh, blah, blah, blah. When was the last time you checked your shit for a worm?
Right,
You
Ben.
know, if you've got worms, mate, you'll have a right itchy ring.
Yeah.
What is the symptoms, Ben? They
Bloating,
deworm kids.
bloating,
Too much sugar used to cause
constipation,
worms.
itchy ring, like he says, like a worm-like rash in your skin, kidney problems, liver problems.
Too much sugar he's put there causes that.
No, it ain't. It's got nothing to do with sugar. What fucking
Too much
worms?
sugar.
Worms from sugar. It's from fucking raw meats, eggs, fish, uncooked fish.
Yeah, if you find them in your shit.
You have to
Yeah,
actually
when
say
was
it
the
like
last
that.
time? This is what I'm saying. When was the last time you looked in your shit to check for a worm?
Like I
Never.
say, most people would
If
know
you're
because
like
they'd have
me,
an itchy ring.
if you're like me, it's never.
Never.
Oh, I've got an itchy ring. Otherwise, I'd check.
I'm Gillian.
Oh, I just
Hi, Julian.
do what you like. I'm for the sake
Well,
of taking
Gillian
a
said
few
just go
tablets.
to
Just to sit.
Boots
for the sake of me taking a few tablets just to see if anything does come out of me, it'd be worth it, wouldn't it? You look it up.
How would you know though?
Look it up. Look it up. Say, just
Yes,
type
yes,
in-
right. Listen.
Just type
You
in
said
somewhere. Say, are humans supposed to deworm? Just put that.
Right,
Just
I'll
put
be
that.
back.
I know. I
Diane's
only know
gonna go and
one person in my
investigate.
life who's had it.
yeah.
You'll see. And then you'll see. And this is why so many people got problems. And they reckon a lot of the cancers that you get is caused by these parasites because people don't deworm. No one ever used to get cancer like they do now.
They couldn't diagnose it back then, Dano. That's why.
I'll do me. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'll do me. You do you. I don't say this for my benefit. I only
I'd rather
it to
do my
try and
missus.
inform people. Because I don't know about this stuff till I start looking it up.
But this is the trouble, Dan. You're looking up too much shit, mate.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
You are, mate. This is the trouble with modern day people, Mush.
I don't know.
With the internet, looking up all of these issues, trying to self-diagnose themselves. It's all bollocks.
No, I'm not trying to self-diagnose anything. There's nothing up with me. I've stumbled across it, and it tells me, this doctor, tells me that there's no deworming programs now throughout the United States and in places in Europe and stuff like that. And this is why people are getting problems. So I've looked deeper into it, and sure enough, it says a human is supposed to deworm twice a year, every 6 months. Especially if you have pets.
Why haven't the doctors ever mentioned it then?
He's
They
right.
don't want to. They want you to keep coming back.
Dano's right.
What do you mean he's right?
It does say on Google about it's mainly a lot. Well, they're saying women and children should get dewormed.
Google's the worst place. They're going to tell you all this stuff.
No, they're not. Doctors don't tell you anything about deworming. There's a reason for that. Because they don't want to tell you about it. Because they want you to keep coming back ill. And all you have to do
They
is
don't
just
want you there
deworm, and then all your
nowadays.
problems will go away. Aye.
Nick said he's got cancer and he ain't got worms.
Well, does he know? Has he dewormed himself?
I certainly ain't going to go to the doctor and say, "Can I
No,
get
he's
dewormed?"
yeah. I mean, now
If he's got cancer, is he lying on a PFM mat, a PMF mat?
I'll never forget everything he's done for me, and I wish you so much. And I really appreciate
Which
it.
then grounds you to the earth and then changes your body into an alkaline where bacteria and disease can't thrive. So Matt, put 200 quid off Amazon, get it. All you do is plug it into your
Evening,
socket at
Annie.
home, and what it does is ground you as if you're grounded
Hi,
to the
Annie,
earth. And then
welcome
while
in.
you're sleeping, it takes 16 minutes for your body to change from its normal level to an alkaline level to help destroy infections and stuff like cancer.
that's a bit.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Yes. Okay then. So
Well, I'm not
you
saying
go
it
to
gets
the
rid of
doctor.
it, but it changes your body into an alkaline state, which then helps your body fight disease while you're asleep.
Right. Okay. So, like you said before, if you got worms, when was the last time you went through your you know what?
Yeah.
So if you take one of these worming tablets, are you going to put it through a sieve?
No.
Well,
You should just see it in your stool, I suspect.
Yeah, well, you can. That's the thing. When you have it, you can see it in your stools.
oh.
No,
Well, surely that's
they
woodworm then.
reckon parasites can live in you without coming out of in your stools. They can just live in your stomach. They can live in your intestine.
Yeah, we've all got parasites, mate.
Thing is, if we worry about all
Yeah,
that,
we've
you're
all
just going to make
We
yourself
haven't
ill
got
worrying about
parasites.
this,
We've
that, and
got
the other.
bacteria. We haven't got parasites in us. We've got bacteria. We haven't all
Yeah,
got
well, yeah.
parasites in us. That's not normal. We've all got bacteria. You've got good bacteria, and then you've got bad bacteria.
Well, bacteria is a parasite, mate.
No, it's not.
Huh?
No, it's not. Bacteria ain't a
Of course
Hey,
it
parasite.
is.
hello.
It's a living organism, mush.
It's not bacteria.
Of course it is. What's bacteria then?
Wait, yeah, all right. It's the bad bacteria. It's not the good one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, we've all got it in us.
We've got good bacteria, not the bad ones that I'm talking about. They're not naturally in us. These are all
But it
caught
all
from
counteracts
consuming
itself, doesn't it?
food, consuming raw food, eggs, dairy, being close to animals, like hugging your pet, your cat, kissing it like I used to do, all shit like that.
Mate, we don't want to know what you used to do with your pet animals, for fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm going to
Well,
buy
we're still
myself.
alive, so
Surely,
PMS,
obviously, when you're kids, you get vaccinated, eh? The old vaccinations in the old arm when we were kids.
Well,
You
that's
get
what it's all
vaccinated for
about, isn't it?
worms.
Yeah.
Hello.
You don't get
Yeah,
vaccinated
you
for worms for life.
wouldn't
No,
know
but
what you'd been vaccinated. You don't know what it all is.
you don't know what. That's right. Oh, I tell you.
That's been a debate and a half, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a debate. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just trying to inform you. Whether you listen to it or not, that's up to you.
Well, thank you for that, Dano. I
You either take the
appreciate it.
knowledge on board or you carry on the rest of your days not deworming and then see if you get problems. But you've all got some sort of
It's old
problem with you.
news.
I constantly get backache. That's another.
That's it, Rebecca. You tell them.
That's another symptom.
Oh, Rebecca.
I can't see the chat.
Ah.
this is well. Hi, Colin.
Apparently, Chris sent you a message yesterday morning about 10 a.m.
Oh.
Well, you've done something to Chris. You must have done something to Chris's messages. Let's have a look.
What's happened?
No, they're just going on about worms now. They want to go fishing.
Fucking hell, Luke Vivian said that he agrees with me. That's not right. You sure he's feeling right?
Must be wrong.
Yeah, it's got to be. I never knew about this information until I've learnt it.
Well,
Yeah,
how do you come about it?
Don't want to take too much
he
notice
looks
of it,
things
though,
up.
Dano. That's the thing.
I look about all old medicines and stuff like that.
That's the thing. It's old medicines.
Witch doctor.
It'll drive you crazy looking all that stuff up.
Yeah, that's what makes people bloody ill.
Why would it be in
Yeah.
doctors? Why would it be in doctors' books, like Doctor Institution books
Because it
in the
was a thing
1900s?
back in the older days, mate. That's why
Oh,
it's
you
there.
still eat eggs. We all still eat raw fish. We've all got pets.
Yeah, but nowadays, like Tim said, we've all had vaccinations and
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
sent
what
you a
else,
message
you know.
yesterday at 10
So
a.m.
Listen.
to the job in today.
In this
Unless you
world
deleted it by mistake.
right now, as we are, yeah, they reckon 95% of pet owners have parasites in them and don't even fucking know it.
well, we're all right then, because we don't know fuck all about it. It won't
Yeah, but
hurt.
later on, these parasites then cause other conditions.
It's cool, mate. We're all going to snuff it in the end. It don't make no odds.
Yeah, but if I can fucking make it a little bit longer, then I will.
Yeah, well, you crack on, boy, eh? You want to try
Let's
eating a
go.
bit more healthier and that, you live a little bit longer, mush.
Oh, I am trying to get healthier. I haven't
Yeah.
smoked a bong for 3 months.
I never mentioned smoking. I said eating.
Eating.
I eat bananas, apples every day. What's up with that? All right, I like chip botties. Oh, what's up with that?
Yeah. It takes us one a day.
You know?
Hi.
Evening, Gazza.
I'm going to deworm Jimbo and Gaz when they come over.
Well, you don't need deworming. You ain't got to worm the deworm.
Is he
That's
still
the topic
suffering,
tonight,
Gazza?
Gazza.
Hey?
Look it up, parasites. Have a good look.
Shane's got fucking worms.
Right, I don't look up nothing because I'm just playing
How
my
you doing,
mind.
Shane? Right, mate?
Well, Shane must have them with what he was doing last night in the shed, eh?
He got more than fucking worms.
That wasn't good, was it?
Yeah.
And Luke.
Farting all the time is another symptom.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
well, I
main
must have
It
them
symptom.
then.
fucking is. Look it up. It fucking is.
It's when you've
Unexplained
got
bloating,
maggots you need to worry,
unexplained
Mush.
diarrhea, unexplained constipation. I won't looking for you. I am. Yeah, I fucking am. You watch. I'll be at the doctor.
Well, I was going to say, so the job you're doing, you're more likely to get something.
Yeah, Danny will.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
it was just.
I haven't had my jabs either because I don't want them.
But then you're dealing with all human waste, you know.
Yeah, I'm not eating it. I wash my hands before I eat anything. My truck's always cleaned every day with disinfectant wipes.
I very rarely wash my hands before I eat anything. I'm not
wash my
taking.
hands.
Yeah, I have to. I never used to.
No, I
but
get why.
obviously,
I would as well in that situation.
in
Don't get me wrong.
my job line, I have
Yeah.
to now.
Yeah, of course. But it's the same as all of these, like the jabs that we all had when we was kids and stuff like that. I didn't have any of that sort of stuff at school.
You know, I didn't have a
Oh, I
choice.
did.
Mama
I
signed the
didn't either.
letter, and Dano got the fucking jab. That's simple.
No, I was never at school, so I missed all
Same
those
time.
days.
What does your missus think about that, Dan?
What?
What are you talking about?
I told her.
Oh,
She just heard me then, though. when she
what do you
walked in.
think about that, Sharina? What's she say?
They reckon a human, okay, should, back in the 1800s, 1900s, yeah, in doctors' books, yeah, all the way up to like the 1950s, 1960s, and then all of a sudden, no, then all of a sudden they just stopped publishing it. Yeah, in the 1950s, 1960s, they stopped teaching doctors about parasites.
According to the NHS, deworming is not recommended and should only be done if you have been diagnosed with worms by the doctor.
And why are they telling you that?
Didn't tell me that much. I'm just
Yeah, but
reading the.
why are they saying that?
The same reason when you ring them up, they say don't bother coming down, Mush.
No. Think about it. What's one of the biggest businesses around?
Okay, what have I done there?
That's why they don't want you to deworm. You'll see. I'm
I
fucking
see
gonna do
Ben's
it. I'll let you know if
supplying
anything
his
comes out of
feathers
me,
to
Mush.
Chopsy
The main
Charters now.
worms, the main worm I get, mate, is ragworm.
I wasn't going to
And
say what I was
occasionally
going to
black
say.
ugworm.
Speaking of fate, cracking video the other night, Dan. That was really good.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's done absolutely fucking shit. Maybe it's because Luke was in it.
I enjoyed it. I thought in all fairness, I thought it was really well put together.
I
Yeah,
just went,
it was good.
Yeah, it's a
Sure,
cracking
flicker.
video, Dan.
It's done absolutely fucking shit. So,
how many
The
views
best-
did it had?
I know, 1,500 last time I checked.
Bloody
Be a good
hell.
weekend, Shane.
That was a cracking video of yours as well, Simon, with you and Shane.
1,500
Yeah.
views. If it's a good video, I should get 1,500 views in about 2.5, 3 hours.
Well, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Well, I won't be premiering one again, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, I think that's why it done it, to be honest, because you go with that live chat, you get all of them lot in, and then it fluffs it. I don't know why. That's YouTube for you, though, isn't it?
But why
Well,
should it make a difference?
one of the things it is, I think, is because a lot of the people comment in the live chat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So then when it goes to the normal video, you look, there's no comments, yeah. So all the people that normally would comment, which then helps promote videos, stuff like that, it's not there, you know.
Yeah, that's right. So YouTube don't push it then.
That's correct, yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, you're right, mate.
That was good.
It's all about that interaction, isn't it, in the first hour or so?
Huh?
It's all about that interaction in the first hour or two.
Yeah, correct.
I tell you what, you were bloody close to the road.
Do you like that?
No, I
Extreme
didn't. I tell you what, about half an hour of it was like a bloody racetrack. I said to Pete, Christ, I hope he doesn't bloody step back and get run over.
That's because it was Sunday night, so you had all the kevers doing the island spin.
That's right, Shane.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Friends comment on my videos, some don't.
I haven't had any thumbs down in my videos for a while. I put Shane's in one of them. I start getting a load of thumbs down, man.
Dano, did you enjoy making it? Did you enjoy making it though, Dano? That's the question. Absolutely not, chap. I don't enjoy making videos no more.
Why?
Because they don't do well. Just fucking, I've had enough of it.
Shane.
You put all that effort in it. Do you know how much I make a month for 20,000 subs?
About 100 quid.
£120 a month? Fuck all.
Money for old Ropemus. You're doing it anyway?
Yeah, it's a hobby, Dan, at the end of the day, yeah. You're sharing your hobby.
Believe it or not, it's a lot nicer when you're not filming. You can just
that's right, Shane. It's all interaction, mate.
You can concentrate on the rods. You can just chat to people without having to worry about bits that you need to film and stuff like that. It's just nice going sometimes when you don't film. When you've been filming for the last 8 years, however long it's been, 7, 8 years, something like that, it sort of like takes its toll.
You could be right, Nick.
Especially when the videos used to do really well. especially when the videos used to do well.
Yeah, it swings him roundabout, so it comes back round, doesn't
Me
it?
and Jimbo put you on a real downer when we come over because we'll put your views down to 0.
I'll have to pay them to watch it, eh, chap?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you'll have a good few days.
Oh, yeah, be good.
Big spring tides. I had loads of bites.
I've got to get my rod apart first.
I had loads of rock bites there last night. Fucking loads of them. I kept missing them.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have any?
I'm sure the first fish that I had on that I lost. I'm telling you, it was a bream of some sort. I don't know what bream because I didn't fucking see it, but it was definitely a bream by the way it was fighting. You can tell a bream from a bass. Over here, when you hook into a bass over here, 9 times out of 10, you've got a real like fuck because they'll just torpedo straight towards you and slackline you. You just got to be like, bang, straight on.
Yeah, it could have.
So it
could have been another.
It didn't feel big though. I'm not saying it's very ferocious, but it didn't feel like a heavy fish. Yeah.
Just aggressive, like a bream.
But like normally, if you hook into like a 3 pound gill or a 2.5 pound, you fucking know about it, yeah. Whereas if it was only a small one, like a pound or something like that. It's probably why it felt like it did. I'm not saying it was a gilt. It could have been a black bream. I've had black bream there before, and I've had cooches. So
I was
could
going
have
to
been
say a
Yeah, well,
anything.
cooch's bream.
now's the time they start showing up as well, isn't it?
But cooches will fight just like a gilt head, eh? They're exactly the same.
Team 1 absolutely smashed this.
Identical.
So I think Team 2 are really.
They fight identical. They look identical. The only difference between them is the collar. The mouth structure's all the same. Everything. The head structure.
Kayak said Kayak said you should ask Google what it was.
After hearing Team 1's feedback,
He's a.
Kayak, you've got the bloody wind up in you tonight.
Yeah, he got the devil in him tonight for
He has
sure, eh?
he has got the devil in him.
Fine by me. Told you, I'm only trying to inform you. Whether you listen or not, that's entirely up to you. I never knew about that shit.
Well, get yourself down to doctors, mate, and have a checkup.
I will. I'll ask for 10 Valium, some deworming tablets.
Shay's got the devil in him as well.
You can go into the chemist and get all that deworming shit.
Yeah.
Can you?
Can you?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, you can go and get tablets and stuff. Like I said, it's always been a thing.
That's what I'm thinking of having.
Yeah, no one does
Yeah,
it no more, though.
I can't remember who
They
it
do,
was
but
now. Some
you obviously
fucking
not every
horrific
fucker's telling you about it.
No one. I don't know. I've never heard of my mates fucking taking a deworming tablet and fucking. You know what I
No,
mean?
I doubt it does. But they
I
do,
don't look at
generally
my
they do.
shit. I don't look at my shit after I've had a shit and go, oh, I wonder if there's any worms in there.
You'll see them if they're in your shit, mate. There's just like
But I don't look
maggots
at
in
my
it.
shit. I wipe my ass, put the toilet in the toilet, and then I'll fuck off.
Put the toilet paper in the toilet.
I don't look at my shit staring at it. What can I see in there? Oh, look, there's a bit of a pea. That's
Shay!
sweet corn.
Oh,
I
look, it's
fucking
sweet corn.
I see enough pea skins and sweet corn in my day job, let alone when I go home to the Boston.
Evening, Ollie.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, Ollie.
I get
And leave
cold off
Shane
all
alone
sorts in
tonight,
the
Ollie.
fucking tanker.
My
Hi,
car's off the
Ollie.
road again.
Shane ain't
Eh?
got no choice but to look. You got to push it back
My
down.
car is off the road again.
Oh, you're joking.
Now, drove up to Jimbo Saturday night before we went fishing. Some guy ran across the road right in front of me car. Almost hit him. I veered over to the left, hit the curb, went up on the path. He scuttled off up the road. And I'm sat there like this, all shaky. And I thought, fucking hell, almost killed him. Now I've got my front left wheels leaning in like that. And it feels like I've got a buckle on the wheel, but the wheel's dead straight. So I think I've broken the CV joint on the drive shaft.
Bloody hell,
You might have had the
Daniel.
wishbone, Gaz.
Evening, Daniel.
No,
Hi,
there's nothing
Ben.
wrong with the wishbone. It's straight. I took that off the other day. Had a look.
Hi, Ben.
What about the
Ollie,
bottom ball
evening.
joint?
Daniel, Annie.
Bottom ball joint's fine. It's the actual where the axle,
Trap
the
rod
stub
ends?
axle goes. Where the stub axle goes into the gearbox, there's a CV joint on it. You can pull that.
Yeah, that's
You can
right.
pull it out nearly 2 inches without the gearbox end moving. So I think that CV joint's broke.
No, your CV joint should move backwards and forwards.
Yeah, but not by that much. There's no.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
There's,
Oh,
Ben.
right.
You
You
don't
think
pick
that,
up.
all right. Okay.
you can't feel it hanging together. It just pulls out. I think the CV joint's broke.
So how much you reckon that's going to rob you?
Well,
What?
Jimbo's mate works at our local breakers yard, so he's taken one off an Astra already for me.
Oh, that's all right then.
My old CV joints on my. Don't be mistaken though, because my CV joints on my Renault Clio, when I had my Mark II Renault Clios, you could pull the CV joint out the gearbox, yeah, and it would come out about fucking 6 inches, mate, in the rubber boot. And there was nothing up with the gearbox. That's just how
Nothing
it was.
else is broken. Nothing else is broken on none of the fucking rods are gone. Nothing. There's nothing bent.
No?
But that's the only thing that's got a lot of movement on it.
Sorry, I'm just reading Ian Watson's.
Look up.
Well, it shouldn't be too much to fix, Gaz.
Nah, I've got
Is
it
it
all
just
in bit.
popped out? Is it? Is it leaked any oil?
No,
No. Well, it's obviously still sat pretty then.
it's just I reckon it's the actual joints going on it.
Why don't you drive down the road in the opposite direction and hit the footpath again the other side?
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna take a gamble, and I'm gonna say, like, you're probably right, but my gamble is it's either the wheel is slightly buckled, or I reckon it's the trap rod end.
Track rod end's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I've already checked that out.
Did
Not
you
even
check
a bent.
and the back end of
There's-
it? And the back end
Yeah,
of the trap rod end.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of it. I've had a look. I got the front left suspension in bits.
It's just that's probably one of the biggest bits of metal there, eh?
Yeah.
It's your drive shaft, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
metal, eh?
Annie.
Thanks, Annie. Come in
I know
anytime.
what
Come
you're
in
saying,
anytime
though.
you
If it
like.
banged up against the curb, it could have banged in the gearbox, but normally it would fuck the gearbox, I reckon.
Right, Ben, I didn't see you there, buddy.
Who's
Well,
that?
we'll put a new drive shaft in and then see if it works. And
Is
if
that
not,
Chris? Just
I'm gonna have
message
to
Chris
take it to the
saying
garage and get
hello.
them to have
Have
a
you
look.
got this on WhatsApp?
He's not right. Eh? What are you doing that for, Dano?
Huh?
What were you? You were like that for a while there. What's happening?
Well, Jesus has just come in.
No, no. No, no. No, you're not. No, I'm saying I'm fine.
That was a nice little post from old Chopsy Charters chap.
Yeah, bang on.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, well done on that one, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a busy day yesterday.
Oh, Jesus and Malcolm X on the high seas.
I made that whole yesterday.
Yeah, it's a right touch, that, mate. Well done.
Ben, did you watch the game on Sunday?
I didn't.
Well, you missed a
But-
cracking game.
I saw the highlights.
I was shocked at the result, but they deserved it. Liverpool were crap.
They were
Yeah,
awful.
they were absolute rubbish.
I can't. I'm so shocked. But fair play to Newcastle. They deserved it.
I was made up at the amount of comments from Liverpool fans saying that how well.
All my friends on Facebook who support Liverpool, I haven't heard from them since. They've gone. They think they've left the country.
I am a Liverpool fan, and is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Can't do
Yeah,
nothing about it.
No, that's it. Just got we fucking hold it together and win the league.
Yeah, well, if they
Like you should do.
if they dewormed themselves, they would have played better.
Just said. Oh,
been the issue.
bloody hell.
That's a good point, Gaza.
What?
Chuck a worm tablet in your fuel tank.
Got worms.
Oh,
Like a
hell.
worming tablet in the fuel tank.
Put a worm tablet in the fuel tank. That'll sort the car out.
I better stick one in my rod then, because the bloody rod's stuck together.
Oh, was it?
Let's see if I can get it on the screen. There it is. I took the reel off it Saturday night. dropped the reel, grabbed hold of the reel, let go of the rod, and it dropped onto the butt cap. And then I heard thud, and I thought, oh shit. Went to take the tip out, and it wouldn't come out.
Not having much
At
luck,
the-
there goes there.
So I had to drive from Jimbo's with that rod stuck out the passenger window, leaning on my door mirror. The window shut a bit just to hold it in place.
Hi, AD. Hope you okay?
That's the
How
rod I
you
was
doing?
bringing. That's the rod I was bringing with me.
Why
Peace,
is
right, mate.
why is Kayak calling it the Inglorious something studio, live studio? I didn't. They asked me to come up, eh? I can go down anytime you want, Chief.
What's
No, you
happened?
stay where you are.
Oh, no, he's
No,
put,
it's because Annie said it's the best live she's watched.
Yeah.
welcome to Inglorious Go Online Studio.
Yeah, that's only because you was on about the worming stuff, mush. It's all good.
Oh dear me.
It's about time we had you up on here, Shane.
You've got
And Luke
no chance.
Vivian. Eh? I think Luke's doing his paperwork.
I thought he did
Got a
it
bit.
yesterday. Or did you? Oh, you were chatting all of you.
SPC.
Yes, Shane, I had to stop in the car again, in the van again. I nearly had a smash.
What's it with the songs there, Megan?
We're not paying you to come up, Shane. You get lost.
Hey,
It's the
for you now, really sorry. What a lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
sponsor him some hooks and he might come up.
I think he's got enough stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I've got to do. I've got to heat up the butt section on the rod and then cool the tip down with a bag of ice or something so it shrinks it. Only problem is I ain't got air
Did you send
dryer.
it to him? Chris?
A hairdryer.
Would that
Yeah.
work with carbon fibre?
Yeah. I'll just wrap.
Oh,
I'll wrap a
salt and vinegar
tea
squares.
towel around the
Bang.
butt section with boiling hot water on it.
Yeah, that should loosen it.
Yeah. Bag of peas round, frozen peas round the tip so it'll cool it. And just grab
Yeah, I
hold of it
know.
and pull like crazy.
I'm surprised you're not eating McCoy's, Dano.
I don't really eat that no more.
Bloody hell, you used to have them every day.
I've got enough of them.
I like squares, but I don't like salt and vinegar, like cheese and onion.
What?
Cheese and onion squares are nice.
What's up with you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm the same, Diane.
I like salt and vinegar Pringles, but I prefer cheese and onion squares.
I like cheese and onion squares, but I'd rather have salt and vinegar any day.
Yeah, I'm a salt and vinegar man myself.
See, now squares I prefer ready salted.
Yeah, I
Do
like the
you?
ready
Now
salted
that's
squares.
just so Welsh, it's unbelievable.
Look at
No,
Mark's look.
what an op-ed. I just think those ready salted squares are a really nice flavour.
Cheese and onion squares, best flavour.
Oh, Jesus said it, so
Yes,
it's
Jason,
gospel.
I'll take the butt cap off before I do any of it.
I'm very tired.
So much, that's why we go to bed.
I've done 2 12-hour days, 5 till 5, and now I'm knackered.
Salt and vinegar in food for worms.
Annie's mind is doing overtime.
I'm just going to make a
What
coffee.
did he say for worms food? Who said that?
Salt and vinegar in food for worms.
Yeah, there's no worms in crisps. That's why I eat them.
Have you looked them up?
Yeah. Yeah,
There is.
I looked it up on Google before. Do you get worms from eating salt and vinegar squares?
But potatoes the worst thing for worms.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is mush.
Especially not crisps that have been fucking deep fat fried at 180 degrees. There's nothing in those bad boys. I can assure you of that. Do you want me to tell you
You'd be
what? Do you want me
surprised,
to tell
mate. Them
you a
worms are
food that they
hardy
do?
mush.
Do you want me to tell you a food that they do think's bad for parasites and stuff in them, other than fruit and that, a dry food? Stuff like super noodles and pot noodles.
That's what
Why
that
they
bloke
taste so
said.
good, eh?
Somebody said that in the chat before they had worms from eating that.
No, they were taking a piss. The
He
noodles
was
look
taking
like worm in
piss.
their
He's saying
shit.
they're like worms.
Oh,
No, they honestly they do. They reckon if you break it up and put it under a microscope, the amount of like dirty bacteria in it's unbelievable.
yeah,
Why
but
they
once you've
taste so
tipped
good,
a
eh?
yeah, but once you've tipped a kettle full of boiling water over them, I don't think they're going to be in that cup long. Eh?
Yeah, well that's what I thought when they were talking about it. I thought, well, you don't eat it fucking raw, eh? You're putting a boiling hot kettle in it, eh? So any parasites that were in it, surely they die at over 100 degrees.
Yeah, you got to remember it's been cooked and dried already.
Right, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to bed. I'm
Oh,
tired.
Gavin,
I
Take
know.
it
he's
easy, Gav.
tired, the poor bloke. Look,
It's been a long day.
What
you have
time
a
did you
good
get up,
night,
Gav?
Skip, mate. Have a
What's
good
that, sorry,
night, Skip.
Dana?
What time did you get up this morning?
Oh,
6
God.
o'clock.
Huh?
6.
Fuck me, has already got to work, done an hour's pumping shit.
Yeah, but you get paid more than I do, so you enjoy it. Right.
I accidentally stay away from
Catch
Google.
you all
Good night,
on
Gav.
Saturday. Night
Take it
all.
easy, buddy.
Bye,
Night, Gavin.
Gavin.
Thanks for coming in, Gavin.
Night, Gavin.
Bye.
I'll put the link in the chat if anybody new wants to come up.
It's not that fucking
Bye,
much
Ak.
more.
It'd be nice to get you up here. Your words of wisdom to Dano.
Tim, find out who needs ragworm brought over because Jimbo's just ordered 600 ragworm.
Right, well, me and
How
Luke
much is
Vivian
that in
will have
fucking pounds?
me and Luke Vivian will have a pound between us. I think Dano and
How much is 600 ragworm?
Hi, JC.
evening,
Hello.
JC.
It's a fair old bit, let's put it this way.
Do you want me to tell you something? In my
Because
whole
we
life
get our
I've been
worms for
alive,
22 quid a hundred. Well, it's £22 a pound.
I've never in my life, since I've been living, heard somebody
Right, JC.
describe
Hey, all.
ragworm by the hundred.
Oh, God.
60
Hi,
quid,
John,
Jimbo
bye.
said.
Never
Right,
in my
JC,
life.
buddy.
We got a local digger. He lives in the next block of flats next to me, and he's gonna go and dig us 600 worm.
No, that's
Oh.
great. It's just I've never heard it like that. It's always whenever I've asked for worms, it's always been like, by weight. I've never heard someone
Yeah, I
saying,
know.
"Oh,
Just order it down in Pool, man. It'd be cheaper. £22 a pound is fucking expensive. You get it 7 quid cheaper down here.
£10 for 100 worms.
who said
Jimbo's
that?"
getting it for 10 quid for
I'm only
100
back
worms.
to getting some.
Jimbo said it. Oh,
Oi, how come that fucking ginger penis ain't up?
who?
Jimbo.
He
I
was
don't know.
showering.
He was in the shower.
It don't take that long. It's been an hour.
If he's texting.
Unless he's shaving his testes.
Oh,
Hello.
Dano.
Right. You make me because he is a porn star.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
got to keep it clean.
He's getting ready for Mrs. James.
Got to keep his butt crack nice and hair free, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he
For the
went
close-ups.
for thumbs,
He's getting ready for Tim when he comes over.
Yeah, he'd think again. That's only one-way traffic out of there, I can tell you that.
Worms. No, definitely not.
Why ain't you up here tonight, Luke? It's
Yeah,
£26.
Oi, what did he send me in that text message in the chat? Giving it all the gob. Oh, I've got to get all my paperwork done so I can be in Tim's live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, but you were all chatting for hours.
That's what he said.
Hit that link, Luke. Hit the link.
He's the worst person I know for talking shit. For saying he's the worst person I know for saying he's going to do something and then don't do it. That man,
Same as me, Luke, but I did mine this afternoon.
You can't trust his word for nothing.
You didn't get it done because you were all chatting on the phone last night.
To be fair, we were.
How you doing, JC? You all right?
Yeah, just tired. I got woke up today.
Well, if he weren't so busy fucking making stupid music songs today, then he could have got the paperwork done, eh? Instead, he's fucking making songs up about Shane when he could be doing the paperwork. That's claiming our money, that, why he's doing that. You know that, eh? States pay him. That's claiming our money, that. Fucking work, you lazy prick.
Hey.
Oh,
Worm tablets you need, it's chill pills.
The taxpayers' money that pay him.
I've got plenty of chill pills at the minute.
Jimbo's doing paperwork.
Jimbo is.
Jimbo's doing paperwork.
Oh,
Yeah. Only two papers, though, like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his paperwork.
Have you seen what Lee's put? Have you seen what Lee's put about Dano?
Yeah. Dano has language worms.
Dano has language worms.
Jimbo's
You do like a book, Jimbo.
He's got a chicken mouth fail. I can't never say that word.
A chicken mouth? Foul.
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 Same as that. Look. Dano,
Yeah, but KD
Dano,
spelt it wrong. It's W.
look, Dano don't eat table salt no more. Look.
What is it?
That's Celtic sea salt. Hand-picked off of the beaches of Brittany.
Sea salt's supposed to be really good for you as well.
It's pissed and shit on by all the dogs on the beach.
Your body needs 92 essential minerals every day.
I'm going to go and have a drizzle.
I was only pulling your leg, KD, mate.
Your body needs 92 essential minerals every day, and that
I
bit
knew
of
what
salt,
you meant.
that bit of salt there has 82 of them in it. Fucking have that up your ass.
No.
Have you actually done a day's work today, Dan, or have you been reading a bloody encyclopedia?
Yeah, the only thing with that Celtic sea salt,
You
it's
think,
got all the
I've just read this
it's got
shit
all the
today?
nutrients from the dog's pee on it and all.
He's been on it all week, he has. He's been studying hard, Diane.
I look up about cancers, parasites.
All sorts. Toothpaste.
You want to look up some fishing shit, mush?
Yeah, toothpaste. Look on your toothpaste. Look on the bottom of your toothpaste.
What about toothpaste?
Well, you'll have 4 different colours on a toothpaste if you look carefully. On the bottom of your toothpaste, it will either be red, blue, green, or yellow, yeah?
Mm.
Red means that it's the worst of the worst, full of all the chemicals. Blue means it's got a little bit of chemicals in it. Yellow means it's got just a little bit of chemicals in, but green is all natural.
I'll have a look at mine when I go up. I have
Check your
Sensodyne.
toothpaste now and see what colour you got.
I've got Sensodyne. I don't know what it is.
You'll have blue. Yours got a bit of chemicals in it because I use the same. I need to find the green Sensodyne.
Was he put?
I didn't even know there was different bloody types of bloody toothpaste with different colours on it either.
There you go, see?
You learn something every day.
Well, some of the colours.
See what colour
used to
red's
be full of
the worst, then
right.
it goes blue, then it goes yellow, and green is the best. It's all natural, no chemicals.
Oh, I'll have to have a look when I get some.
Yeah, Dano's
Hi,
on it
Andrew.
tonight, mate.
Definitely. We've gone from worms to toothpaste. Sea salt.
Yeah. He's just going to go and have a look at the encyclopedia now, see what he can talk about next.
So he has brought up some valid points, so hasn't he, if you think about it? I didn't know it was
You'll have a big
different colours.
nightmare about-
Not
you'll have
really,
a big
Diane.
nightmare about
I
worms
ain't your
tonight.
monkey.
I'm going to have a look at my sense of time when I go up.
Do your research,
Don't
Diane.
brush your teeth.
I don't need to ask Google. I just ask Dan.
Yeah.
Oi, what does... Type in on Google, yeah? And type in, what does the toothpaste colour code mean? Do it right now.
I ain't got time for that, much.
Teaching you all shit that you all don't know. I was amazed when I found it out. I couldn't believe it. First thing I did was went upstairs. I had the two worst ones, red and blue.
I'll be like that soon, Jamie.
Have you changed it?
Well, I'm going to check out the green one because I have a gum disorder, so my toothpaste has to be good for my gums.
Yeah, well, green is all
Dano's
natural.
got
If
a
you look
fucking
it up.
disorder.
What's
knowledge?
toothpaste, Simon?
I said Dano's got a disorder.
Evening, Rob.
I have. It's called a knowledge disorder. You can't beat fucking knowledge. Remember that?
Yeah, but it's got to be about the right fucking stuff, Mush.
Well, we're still going and we've eaten and used all that.
Yeah.
What you put in? Because I'll delete it. Go on then. Well, you're not on Google, Matt. You're on Google.
What's he looking for, Diane?
I don't know what you're looking for.
What does the toothpaste colour code mean?
The top.
That's the toothpaste you want, Ben.
Oh, fuck this.
Just buy natural toothpaste and you won't have chemicals.
Just get all your teeth pulled out. You won't need toothpaste.
That's what Shane just said, basically.
Just do that. Take your teeth out.
Oh, I couldn't not clean my teeth in the morning. It'd do me head in.
Yeah.
Googleitis, yeah, that's right, KD.
It's certainly been eventful.
Well, I had a visit today from the council and the fire safety officer.
Oh, Dr.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Yeah, my little fire the other week in the flat.
You had a fire?
Well, a few burnt wires. My own fault, because I lose concentration when I was doing my solar shit. So a couple of the wires touched and big plume of smoke. I knew it was electrical.
Oh, JC, a big plume of smoke.
Yeah, they brought this around. It's a fire retarded mug, blanket for my retarded head, and I've got a rug behind us to put down. It's a fire retarded mug for going under my computer chair where I sit and smoke all day.
Right, yeah.
I expect we are, KD. We just don't know about it.
They're coming out again in a couple of months' time to see how I'm getting on with me tidying up as well.
See if you cleaned up your workshop, you mean?
Well, I've still got to do that, but I'm more concentrating on my living room at the minute.
Dano sent something to you, Marie.
No,
Who's that?
about toothpaste.
Who's not in? Hold on.
Diane.
Dano's gone down.
And Diane.
No, it's all right.
Dano's just sent me a thing off Google about the toothpaste, right? and he's spot on. What he's just said about them toothpaste is spot on.
Shane's right.
Oh, Shane.
What's he said? According to Google, and sex makes you. No, he's right in what he said about that toothpaste. I'm going to make sure
we're on the green one.
I'm going to check mine, but if I'm not, I'm going to get the green one.
They're
That's what
killing you
we're
and you
on, the
don't
green
even know
one.
it. They're killing you and you don't even know.
Didn't even know about that, Dan.
Ask a doctor what the most dangerous aisle in the shop is. They'll tell you the toothpaste aisle.
I'll tell you what, after listening to you tonight, Dano, I'm not getting out of bed in the morning.
You've got the doctors.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get your bloody foot seen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what they want. That's the trouble, isn't it? They're trying to keep you all at home.
Yeah.
Thanks, Annie.
Dano,
We're back on Saturday night.
carries on
See
like
you
that.
Saturday
He won't
night,
wanna leave
Annie.
the house soon.
Catch you later, Annie.
I like knowing
Saturday
this
night,
knowledge.
Annie.
I never knew about toothpaste. I never knew about that till I found it out. I never knew that there was a colour code system on the bottom of the toothpaste. I've been using the red one all my life. Fucking killing myself, poisoning.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it because I'm going to get the green one next time.
So am I.
You finish up your red one first, Dano.
The kids can use that one.
For myself, the Sensodyne has painkillers in it. That's why it's blue. And that penetrates your teeth and your gums, so you don't get pain.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep. It was recommended to me when I had all my teeth problems till I got most of them pulled out.
That's why I use Sensodyne, John.
Yeah.
Because of my teeth, so. But I'm going to stop using it if it's got chemicals in it. It's not
Yeah,
good.
it's got the chemicals
That goes in
it's
all
not-
your mouth receptors, everything in all your receptors in your mouth. That goes all in that.
What are you worried for, Mush? You're smoking. You eat shit. You're all chucking it all in your body.
Right. So you've got the exact. You've hit the nail on the head. I smoke like fuck. I'm trying to change my eating. Okay, but I know I smoke like fuck. Yeah. So that ain't ever gonna change. So I might as well try and change everything else wrong that I fucking do, innit?
No?
Like
What's the point?
not eat table salt, which is just got no nutritional value. It's just nothing but bad for you. When I can have that salt, all right, it costs a bit more, but this salt has 82 nutrients of the 92 nutrients you need every day in it.
Yeah.
Just buy a bit of salt.
Daniel,
I don't
Daniel,
eat salt
you
whatsoever.
said you smoke, right? And you said you've stopped the bongs.
Yeah.
When you were smoking bongs, did you smoke backy with your weed in the bong?
No, tiny bit, not a lot. Not with weed. If I had resin, I would, but not with weed.
Right, but when you smoke it in a joint, you have backy in it.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
worse for you.
Which is worse for you. It's better for you to smoke a bong with no backy in it than a joint.
I have a filter in it.
I agree.
Yeah, but I have a filter in it.
Yeah, but the only thing a filter out the car, you're still getting all the chemicals from the backy.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Smoking ain't never gonna change, chap.
He just counteracts everything he does.
No, the smoking don't. That's what I'm saying. I fully hold my hands up. Probably won't ever give up smoking. No, I want to, but at this moment in my life, I can't see it happening at this present stage. That's for sure. But
Yeah,
do
no,
I want
but
to give up? Yes.
you've given up bongs and now you're smoking spliffs. So you've given up the healthier option for the more
Yeah, but
potent option.
instead of smoking cigarettes and bongs, now I'm just smoking spliffs.
Yeah. Do you smoke more?
No.
No. I do
You
when
don't
I
smoke
smoke.
Benson and Hedges anymore.
I used to smoke fags up until the start of the year. After Christmas start, well, no, it was before Christmas, weren't it?
Before Christmas, you stopped smoking fags.
I think it was the Christmas before. I'd
Yeah.
smoked fags all my life, Benson Hedges, and then I've gone to tobacco.
That's right, Jimbo. Chuck it down, yeah.
Oh, Jimbo.
Same as I'm gonna go back to my deep fat fryer. I ain't using oil no more. Not after what I've learned. Fuck that shit. I'll rather use lard.
What are you using now? You get on the air fryer, mush.
Yeah, you got the air fryer.
I don't like the air fryer. It's shite.
It's healthier though, mush. Healthy, no.
Yeah, no, I still like to eat nice. I'm not fucking eating shite. I
Do you,
like.
can you put lard in a deep fat fryer?
I wouldn't use lard.
No.
No, lard
What?
is better for you.
Yeah, it is. Lard is better for you. But the only problem is it's not as good for your heart.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not.
chips are better.
I wouldn't
No,
Chocolate
use
it's
lard.
not as
lard. I
good
use
for your
olive oil
heart. But the
only.
problem is with sunflower oil, vegetable oil, rapeseed oil, all that stuff like crisp and dry, all that sort of shit. Yeah. The problem with that is it's tested when it's at a cold temperature, not tested when it's at a hot temperature. The problem is when it gives off these gases when it's at a hot temperature, especially when the oil becomes rancid, okay, when it's cooked too much, yeah. The problem is it gives off chemicals which then cause cancer. Not having that shit. I don't want that shit. I'm not eating that shit. I'd rather have fucking beef fat that's come off a fucking cow.
You'd rather smoke a fag.
Why do you keep saying, hey, why do you keep saying that? I told you that ain't ever gonna stop. So I don't know why you keep
Don't
saying
keep
that. I
going on
know
about
it's
all the
not
other
good for
shit
me,
then, mush.
but
It
all I
don't make
want to
no
do is
odds.
change all the other bad things that I do to try and
It
help me.
doesn't
Because if I'm
matter.
doing all these other bad things, it ain't gonna help me.
Nothing's going to help you, mush. You can end up dead.
Yeah, that's right. We all will, Plonker.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't actually know you could put lard in a deep
Out
fat
of all
fryer.
that, I expect the smoking
Yeah,
is the
that's
oh,
how
worst
yeah.
one.
fucking hell. Back when I was a kid, that's all Mum could afford was the lard. She couldn't have afforded
Yep.
vegetable oil.
That was fucking 10 times dearer than oil.
You used to have
Yeah.
to heat up the deep pan fryer before you could get the fucking basket out.
I remember that.
No.
I used to
Then
love
you could
playing with
warm it
that
up.
as a kid,
Could
as it was
warm it up
We
warming
use
enough.
up with
olive
knives
Olive
and
oil.
stuff.
We use olive oil.
Yeah, Dano, you could heat it up enough, lift the basket out with the lard in, and tip all the burnt bits out and put it back in.
Yeah.
Can't do that with oil.
No.
Why do you need to know what butter you use?
Because some butters, the spreadable ones, are popular on the make the spreading thing.
Dano, what butter do you use? Butterly, Pete. I know it's not good
Yeah.
for me.
That's got oil in it.
Yeah, that's got oil in it because I have butterly or
I know
loads
it's
of
not good for me, but the only other option is that I would have is Guernsey butter, and then that's just opening up heart attack within a week if you just eat that.
Is that really bad for you, Guernsey butter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody hell, smash it.
Bloody nice, though. Bloody
It's
nice
Smash
on
has
lovely.
loads
toast.
of that.
Very nice. I'm getting a few blocks of it when I come over.
Yeah. Blocks.
Oh, it's lovely with garlic bread. If you
I'll
put Guernsey
probably come
butter,
back with
mix
about
it with
10
garlic.
pounds of butter with me.
I was going to text Peter G as well, see if he wanted to pop down.
We haven't seen him for a while in the chat.
No,
eh?
we haven't.
No, but I see him every day, eh? Driving. He always waves. The myth, the man, the ledge.
Yeah.
Not the man, the myth, the ledge. Dano likes doing it his way. Always. The myth, the man, the ledge.
Right, guys. Well, I'm going to drop down. I'm going to have a quick shower, and I'll be back in the chat.
All right, my
Get
love.
rid of that toothpaste.
I'm going to check my toothpaste. First thing I'm going to do is check my toothpaste when I go up.
If you're sensitive, you'll be blue.
All right, I'll let you know. Bye.
See you later, my love. Cheers, Diane. Thanks
Make
for
sure
coming
you
up.
go to the doctors tomorrow.
He will.
Yeah,
You better add.
You
I
better
will.
fucking not the pussy.
I will.
Bye.
See you later, my love.
See you
Bye.
later.
Anybody else want to come up for the last half an hour? Let's see. Come up and have a laugh.
That's me thing on.
Maybe this is what I came for. I came here to win it all. I'm gonna get that black jacket.
Mr. Vivian. Oh, hang on. What done here now?
I've got the link in there.
Oh, you've done it.
Yeah. Celtic sea salt, get some.
It's getting too hot.
Pink Himalayan salt's good for you as well, but the problem is they make so many fakes now that you don't know which one's bloody real.
Yeah, that's
My
pink
dad's
stuff.
got
Isn't it?
My dad's got some red and black Arabic salt.
Is it?
Big blocks of it. It smells like farts.
They reckon this is probably one of the best ones you can get. Or a gold. There's another one called gold something.
Yeah, but did you hear what JC said about that before?
What?
He said that the salt that it's all picked by hand, you said, eh? On the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said all the dogs and that go shitting in there.
That's why it's that brown colour.
Yeah.
I think if they would
The dog piss
somehow,
and shit that's been mixed in with it. That's what gives it the flavour.
It's lovely salt. I won't
on
have
the
table
night.
salt again. That's got nutrients in it. I'm not having something that's just full of fucking sodium and shit and nothing anything good for you. Gives you heart problems and high blood pressure. That won't.
All of my bait gets salted in rock salt.
Yeah, the problem is with that salt, they can't wash it because it disintegrates in water.
Salt with worms from dog shit.
Yeah. That's a bloody drinking, mate.
Oh, I'm like that.
Do what you want, eh? I'll do me, you do you. That's the great thing about life.
Yeah, that's right, Danny.
Exactly.
That is correct, mate.
Each to their own is my motto. Each to their
Yeah,
own.
that's it. It makes no bloody odds.
People can't take the piss with a laugh.
Dano will be 180 going, oh, I remember Ace telling me I was talking shit.
And Ace will be like this.
Yeah, but you could walk out your room and get run over by a bus.
Yeah.
This is
that's
the
right.
trouble, isn't it?
Oh,
This
no,
is the trouble. You just don't fucking know.
I'm all for that. I know all this. Especially over here, if Marina's driving, we've got to watch out.
Watch your mouth. Nothing wrong with my driving.
It'd be quicker to say there's nothing fucking. It'd be quicker to say what's right with it.
Even in Creddy.
There's nothing
There's
wrong with
nothing
my
right
driving.
about this world, Mush.
No woman can drive.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I
that's
can.
Jimbo.
Hey!
Hey.
It's good.
Right, Jimbo.
How are you guys?
All
Very
right,
well.
mate.
Good.
Yeah.
Who's gone?
Oh,
Someone's gone.
I was
Is that-
laughing. Worms and toothpaste. Fucking hell.
Who
JC.
has gone?
JC.
Oh, yeah, JC.
Oh, JC's dropped out. He's
Yeah,
obviously
he was
done something.
Not long now, guys.
Yeah.
No.
Why are you laughing at Toothpaste?
Oh, you was making me laugh, all of you. Free bait, man. Free bait.
I'm not wrong, though.
No, you're not wrong at all. 100% fucking right.
What's that about?
Having to take a worming tablet every 6 months.
Do you do that, Jimbo?
Do I
No one
fart?
does. No one does. Look, that's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, no one
Yeah,
does. But have you got something wrong with you? Because I constantly get constipation. I constantly get backaches. I constantly get stomach cramps. I get all sorts. So
Yeah, but I think that's more down to your eating habits, Danny.
I went and had a full MOT done when my
yeah,
mum
but I'm
died.
not.
Got full
Hey,
checked over.
I'm not saying that. But what's the harm in me just taking a word,
Yeah,
taking a
no,
worm,
no, yeah,
taking a
fine.
tablet, and seeing if something does happen.
Yeah, no, it might do. You're right. You can take a
Challenge
laxative to
accepted.
sort that out as well.
They
and
tell you.
Laxative.
They
that's
tell
why
you.
we
Some we don't want them.
No,
so
it's not necessarily one that's going to come out of you. There's some that can
I've
live
gone,
in
I've
you.
gone past the stage of worrying like that. That's my trouble.
Yeah, you're right.
I've accepted my fate. When my
You know,
time comes, it comes.
I think sometimes I've smoked too much weed in my life, and it just gets a bit on top of me, and my brain starts working overtime.
I've been smoking every day since I was 13.
Yeah,
Same
we
as
can
that.
tell that.
Then
Look at me, eh? Nothing up with Jesus.
you'll live forever, Dano.
Who wants to live forever? I fucking certainly don't. I don't want to be fucking
No,
old
I
and
don't.
decrepit.
No.
Right, but I still certainly want to catch a few more turbo wurbos yet.
Oh
chap.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. Don't get me wrong. Want a good few more years yet, Mush.
You know, all I'm saying is, I know I don't do healthy things, but if I can change little things to improve my health, then why not?
I say fuck it. Enjoy your life whilst you're here, mate.
Well, why not? If I take fucking Celtic salt and I don't take table salt, and that puts another year on my life, well, fucking good job.
Yeah.
If I fucking take a worming tablet and it turns out that I don't ever have really any problems with me because I keep deworming myself and the other people don't, and this is why they get problems, then hopefully I'll live a while. Then yet again, I might take deworming
Right,
tablet,
look
have
what I
allergic
got.
reaction, and fucking die.
It's true, eh?
Did you get me some, Gaza?
He gave me one.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, Katie.
That's quite a nice little sand hill, though, isn't it?
Who gave you that?
Some matey down in our
Lazy,
bait shop was doing a promotion earlier. He's going around all the bait shops trying to
what's
promote his
that? A lazy
business.
lure?
Yeah?
Oh, Lazy Lure, they're made in Jersey, aren't they?
Renaissance, are they?
Yeah, Renaissance lures.
What's made in Jersey? Oh no, that's Mr. Fish, eh?
Yeah.
I think that's
They're
Mr.
a
Fish lures.
segmented sandal.
I don't like them, to be honest. They're all right from a boat. I just don't agree with anything these days. You know, might as well just
But
use weedless. You know
wouldn't
what I
mind
mean?
catching a turbot on one of them.
Mm.
No, you
Very
won't.
highly unlikely, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
has been done.
Yeah,
But
you
that's
will
the
catch
biggest
them.
size they're doing at the moment.
You're a whole side of mackerel for a turbo werbo, all its guts and a side of mackerel.
No.
Yeah, I'm using that. On one of my
Belly,
rods, I'm using that big
split of mackerel for the
fluffy thing from
turbot
Ben.
or pollock.
I'm
That's
just
not the
putting bait on
that's not
that
the
or
best bait for a turbot.
Garfield,
Pouting.
Best bait for a turbot is either you have to think what they feed on. So they feed on sand eels, they feed on whiting, they feed on pout. They feed on all little fish like that are swimming around on the bottom of these sandbanks.
Mm.
Mackerel.
So how
The
come we're
scavenger,
catching shitloads of them on garfish then?
they're
Because
scavenger fish
garfish
at the end of the day.
stinks
They
and
don't
it's
like anything.
silver. That's the only reason for it. And the
Yeah.
good thing, the reason why we use garfish over mackerel is because if a turbot latches onto a mackerel and he don't grab the hook, he's going to rip that bait off straight
Yeah,
away. If he's a big 10-pound turbot, you are not going to catch him. He's going to rip that bait off before you even know it. Yeah? Before you even
Yeah.
realise at the top of the boat that you've had that turbot bite, he's going to be gone. So with a long nose, as you know, they're so fucking tough.
Yeah.
You put a long nose on the end and you grab it and try and pull it off. Even you struggle to pull it off. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
you
see.
imagine when a turbot latches onto that and then the boat drifts again. Instead of it pulling out of its off the hook, it pulls out of its mouth, and then the turbot's got to chase it again to the point where the turbot eats the whole fucking lot, and then it's wham bam, thank you, Sam, turbo werbo on the fucking Turbo King's boat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Dano.
it, Andrew. They do.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Proper
I can't
real.
wait to use it.
Yeah, I love a bit of launch, Luke.
Still in
Don't make
Bagler.
that, don't make them no more, chap.
Nice.
Don't make them no more, no.
I
Look at
had
this.
on the PO 4-pounder, and that took the feather off the bottom.
Immaculate. Never even been used.
Jimbo,
Yeah, that's a touch, that is. Ben.
Jimbo, immaculate. Never been used much.
Fucking love you, Bush.
Yeah, that's Jamie's.
This is for my son when he's older.
Yeah, that's Jamie's.
85 quid I'll give for that, Si.
Yeah, done deal,
Bargain.
mate. Banging
That's a
job.
good price, eh?
Yeah, 'cause they don't make them no more.
No, that's a hell of a good
You know, we
price.
have to put some line on it, Jimbo.
Well, it's got a load of braid on it at the minute.
Yeah, braid would be all right, but the problem is I don't know if we're going to bring your stuff, but I don't know if we're going to be turbot fishing because of the no,
Because
no,
of the
you need
tides.
that is nowhere near got enough. You got to take that off and
Mine's
spool
all,
that right
mine's
up
all
to the
full,
top of
Yeah.
the
full up.
line.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to show you there, how much is on it.
Yeah, take it
nowhere
off,
near enough to get
Jimbo.
that off.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
how long it's been on, Jimbo, so you know it could be rotten.
Yeah, that braid, that's the
Full
trouble
right
with
up,
braid.
mine is.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with it though.
Problem with it is when you're over, it's massive spring tides, some of the biggest
Yeah.
of the year.
But I'm happy to catch anything, Dano. Whether we go out and do a mackerel sesh, whether we go out and catch nothing but doggies, I don't care, buddy. It's just
No, you'll be catching bass.
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's what you want.
Nice big bass.
I never go out expecting to catch anything, but if I do
Oh,
catch
you'll be
something,
catching bass, 100%.
Don't say that, Tim.
No, come on, you put us on the fish, we'll have them.
Yeah, get on the beaches, get out some of them gilts, man.
Yeah.
oh mush. Didn't Luke have a banging gilt head?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Two and a
cracker.
half, 2.5
That was a
pounds.
slab. That was a
The
slab.
cracking fish.
That's a
2.5
small
pounds.
one over there.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
what
beautiful.
do you know what the record is over here?
Go on.
About £8, isn't it?
£10.5.
£10.5.
How?
Hell.
Just imagine a gilt that size, mate.
I caught a bass
That's
the size of
brilliant,
your hand.
Diane. That's what we're on, the green one.
Do you want me to tell you a gospel story?
Go
Come
on.
on then, Danny. We love your gospel stories. You told a few of them tonight.
So,
the only one
there
with
was a guy
gospel
over here. He now lives in Norway, I believe. His name's Ginslanuri. He's the guy that his boat got capsized and the helicopter picked him up at 12 o'clock in the morning after he managed to swim to a rock. Anyway, he was fishing on the south coast and he was doing nets. That's what he did, nets. Played these nets out. He pulled his nets in, yeah? Gospel. Pulled the net in. There was a fucking gilt-head bream in there. £14. Yeah?
No,
Nice.
right.
Listen to this. There was an 8-0 Sakuma hook hanging out of its gob. So you imagine someone must have hooked up on that or it's picked up a trot or something. You imagine that?
Oh, wicked.
Fucking 8-0 Sakuma hook hanging out of its fucking trap.
Dano, I
Snap them off.
had a bass, yeah, literally the length of your arm, brother, on my fucking baby's life as I'm sat here now. It had a mouth. Its mouth was that big, right, that I could put a
Stand a
can
Coke can up in it.
in its mouth, and there was still room above and below the can. Its mouth was that big.
Bloody hell.
From its belly, from the bottom of his belly to the top of his back, must have been 12 inches or more.
Right, well, I don't know how big that was, but my biggest bass that I ever had is 14 pound 2 ounces, chap. Now that's
Oh, it's bigger than
a
that.
fucking big bass.
Yeah, this was bigger than that. This was much, much bigger than that.
14
Honestly,
pound
honestly,
2 was fucking massive. So if it was bigger than
Fish.
that,
Fish of a lifetime it was.
yeah,
Gazza?
You had that, Jimbo?
Yeah.
I've seen
Wow.
bass get caught up to 18.5, 19 pound over it.
Yeah, that's what I reckon it was, about that sort of size. Maybe even around the 20 pound mark. It was
Bloody hell.
It was ginormous. It was a fish of a lifetime, Tim. Fish of
And
a
Yeah.
Jimbo,
18,
couldn't
19
weigh
pound
it because
bass on
his
the boat all
scales
the
were
time up here.
When did you have that, Jimbo?
not working.
I had that on South Parade Pier down in Eastney.
Yeah.
In the middle of a storm, Simon. Yeah, the waves like right at the
During
end.
lockdown, when we
Yeah,
had the COVID lockdowns.
at the end of the pier, it's all grated. Yeah, so you can see straight through and see the water. Yeah. The waves were rolling in that high. We were having to jump up in the air, so the waves didn't fucking get us wet. It was horrendous conditions. It was horrendous. I caught 3 bass.
Perfect big bass.
Oh mate, it was enormous. Size of my arm. Oh, fucking massive. It's massive.
Oh, Diane's is green.
It's member size.
Diane's is green.
Oh, kayak. Oh, Paul.
Jimbo.
Yes, mate.
I'm not being funny, but my 14 pound 2 bass that I caught on the boat would easily be as long as your arm.
Yeah, but mate, I'm telling you, this is something special. When I was holding it out in front of me, doing sizes on here. When I come over, I'll explain to you how much of its head was hanging out of my hand this side, and how much of its tail was hanging out of my hand this side.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was fishing on a breeding ground. Now, this was when I was very ignorant and stupid, because in this day and age, I wouldn't go fishing on a breeding bass ground. But all of us, all the commercial boats were up there. It was fucking mayhem. You should have been up there. Boats passing you at like 4 foot away, doing fucking 20 knots. It was stupid. It was a free for all.
Did you not
Anyway,
get a picture of it then, Gaz?
we were doing fishing, drifting over this. It's a reef called Blue Blondel over here. It was a big reef, and then there was all these breeding bass under it. I hooked up into this 14 pound 2 bass, yeah? A guy called Ricky Smith on the same boat. We're on a it was called Clare Dale, the fishing boat. Little fucking 19-foot open thing, proper fishing boat. He was on the back corner, I was on the front. I had a 14.2, he had an 18.5 pound bass right next to me on the same fucking drift. Unbelievable.
What I wish I'd done now, because I threw it back, thinking it was a big breeder.
Good on you.
What I should have done was got it fucking stuffed. That's what I should have done.
No, good on you for chopping it back.
You get in trouble for that.
Yeah, especially Jimbo. You could have filmed it as well, Jimbo.
The pictures are on my phone, Simon, but my phone's smashed. I've smashed my fucking phone, everything on it. I've got all photographs on it. Irreplaceable.
Can you get them off it?
Do you know a digger, when you got to put the arm down to use the controls?
Yeah.
On a digger, yeah? Well, I'm sat on a digger. I've gone to put the arm down like this. I'm thinking, why ain't it fucking going down? Like there. My phone had slipped out of my pocket, slipped underneath where the arm goes down, and I'm pressing on it with all my weight.
Oh no!
And folded the phone in half.
Oh, you say about photos.
You taking it anywhere to see if they can get it covered?
Totally destroyed.
Yeah, but the electrics and everything inside it, they might be able to pull it out.
Nah, it's fucked, Simon. It's fucked, mate. Honestly, I wanted to get it all done. I've got photographs of the kids on there, all sorts.
I'd look into it, mate.
All
I
my
would.
things,
Yeah,
all my
they
videos
should be able to get that off of that.
Have you still got that phone?
somewhere. I'm sure I've still
Yeah,
got it somewhere.
Find it, take it to Curry's. They can retrieve all the stuff off your phone. It's cost
Yeah.
you 25 quid.
Yeah, well, if you can do that,
Because I've got to take my old phone with the busted screen. They said that ain't a problem. We can get that off. Anything you've got on your phone, we can recover it off your phone.
As long as you haven't smashed the memory chip inside it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
that
ways
little
they
black
can.
chip. If you smash that black chip,
I'll definitely go and get it
They've only
checked,
got to take it apart and have a look. If the chip's okay, they should be able to get everything off of it.
that was my Zen phone, my Asus Zen phone. Zen
He
phone
don't
2.
want him getting everything off of it. Fucking hell, he'd be in prison.
No, there's no problem on
it. He'll end up in the clink.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Oh, gunslinger.
Yeah. Andrew Thompson said Gary Glitter took his PC to Corrie's.
Jimbo locker.
Gary Glitter.
Oh, better smash that like button. I ain't done it yet. There you go.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, Kayak Dangler, why don't you come up, Kayak? Get involved.
He's happy abusing in the chat.
Yeah. He likes to abuse from a distance.
That would make my bloody night if he was. Paste. Yeah. I'll put the link in. That'll make our bloody night if he comes up.
Yeah,
And Luke the Nuke, he's in the chat. Why didn't he fucking
And
come
Luke,
up
yeah. Come on, Luke.
Come on,
Lukey
Luke.
boy.
Come on down. Oh no, that's Family Fortunes, isn't it?
Family Fortunes, yeah. Come on, hit that link. We don't bite.
All the time.
Yeah, March.
Not odd.
Yeah, that's it.
My missus has gone to the theatre tonight with the girls. The girls, like my daughter and her friend.
What are they watching?
They've gone to see that Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can be back about 10 or it finishes at 10. I've had a nice piece of reading,
I couldn't think of anything worse than just fucking watching a film in a movie cinema.
Oh no, it's live play, isn't it?
What do you mean?
People.
Oh, even worse. Even fucking worse.
I wouldn't want to go to the cinema with you, Dano. Can you imagine it? Him rustling the crisp bags every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's funny because no one when I used to go to the cinema, no one ever said anything to me.
No.
Better plug that in. There we go. I was down to 5% battery on my phone.
I'd been to the cinema for years. I think the last time I went to the fucking cinema, I watched Austin Powers 1.
Yeah, baby.
No, probably Fast and Furious. That's a lie.
Last
Probably
time I
Fast and
went
Furious.
Yeah, I remember the last time I went to the cinema. This is how long ago I went to the cinema, right? The Blair Witch Project.
I never
hell.
watched
Empire
that.
Strikes Back.
What's the Blair Witch Project about?
Oh, it's actually based on a true story about these fucking 3 or 4 people that go looking for this so-called witch in the woods,
Oh yeah, I
and
wouldn't watch anything like that.
and then everything that they've heard, like rumors over the years, start actually fucking happening in the woods.
You got no fucking chance. I'm not into all
Yeah.
that sort of shit.
Dano's scared his own shadow.
Dano don't like anything. Dano don't like horrors, thrillers, anything like that. I don't like being
But-
made jump and all that shit. Yeah,
I was
The
only a
trouble
kid.
is,
that shit off.
they don't make scary movies like they used to. They're not scary anymore.
I don't
Mate,
like
I was a
people.
teenager and I shit myself when I watched that fucking film.
Yeah, I can't. I don't like watching people's heads get chopped off and stuff like that. I'm not into all that shit.
I grew up.
I can't remember the last film
I
I
like
watched
watching
at the
stuff.
pictures.
I like watching stuff like Step Brothers and fucking Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay and stuff like that.
I love Step Brothers.
Monkey.
Adam Sandler.
Friday, next Friday.
Or
Adam
fucking
Sandler.
Happy Gilmore or something like that.
Oh,
Wow.
brilliant, isn't it? Old Happy's a legend.
That was the last
Thinking
time we went to the
ghosts
cinema.
and thrillers and horrors and
Happy
Well,
Gilmore.
the last
2's
time me
coming
and
out
this one
year,
went to
isn't
the cinema, we went and watched Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah.
there you go.
I love that film.
I'll tell you what my favourite film of all time is. Days of Thunder.
Oh, cracking. That's one of my favourites, mate.
My favourite film ever. Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
when he's in that barn spraying up that car.
Days of Thunder. Fucking
Blazing
hell.
Saddles best ever.
I love films like that.
He didn't bump you. He didn't nudge you. He rubbed you. Rubbing's
Yeah.
racing, son.
That's what I said
I'm
in
a House
Lawnmower
of
Racing
Horrors.
once.
Yeah, right.
That's the time I went and watched the
Someone
Joker.
was moaning
Nah.
once, and I came out with that phrase at the Lawnmower Racing, and everyone fucking whacked
Did
up.
watch Furious 6, I think it was.
It ain't called nudging, it's called rubbing. That's right.
The scariest one I've watched is the Chucky.
The little doll, eh?
Yeah, Top Gun is a classic. And the second one is. I like Top Gun 2 is a good one.
Fucking, I don't know what Jamie's been watching. Fucking, but about a year ago, he was obsessed with that fucking Chucky.
Dylan's got a doll. We got it was
Jamie.
over 100 quid.
I bought, because he's into horror stuff upstairs, I bought him the doll.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
like anything scary.
It's all well and good until you start seeing little footprints all around the house with flour.
That's it. Yeah, don't start that.
I used to be a cleaner, Jimbo,
Yeah.
and I was
No,
working at
no,
this
no, no.
house. There was 2 life-size dolls sitting on the couch every time I went in there, and do you know what? I shit myself. I thought they were going to chase me.
No.
So I gave up that job because of those bloody dolls.
Just take a pickaxe handle up to bed with me.
I
Yeah.
loved watching it. When I watched it, I was shit scared.
Yeah, just, I've got a pickaxe handle underneath the mattress.
There's a fella like in between Botley, where we live, in between Botley and Bishop's Waltham is just like a long country road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Halfway along that country road, there's a farmhouse, and he's got these lifelike dolls. He's got one in the downstairs window waving as a car goes. He's got one in the upstairs window looking that way. He's got one in the other window looking this way. And every time you go past, they're wearing different clothes and different wigs on and all that lot. Fucking weird as fuck.
You sure you weren't in fucking Home Alone, you? Where's he? Oh, because he didn't want him in the bedroom. He didn't want him in there because it was a scary little thing, eh? He kept turning it around because the doll was looking at him.
People like scary things. I'm not really into that.
My daughter loves it. She'll watch anything scary.
Yeah, he
13
used to
years.
turn it around, Dylan.
I'm not being funny. I ain't scared of my own shadow, yeah? But even if I was walking around through a graveyard at night and some fucker jumped out, mate, I'd fucking shit myself. Then
Yeah, we
proceed
all-
to fucking pummel their ass.
I wouldn't like that.
I did a thing on TV years
I'm not
ago.
going to go round thinking that it wouldn't make me jump. I would shit my pants, but then I'd fucking kill them.
I did this thing on the TV years ago where I had to walk home a route that I normally wouldn't take at night on my own. and they had us rigged up with a heart monitor and a radio mic and a pair of glasses with a camera in. And, you know, I took this route that I normally wouldn't take. And I came to this little underpass, and I had a look, and there was like I could see dark figures. And I'm like, nah, I'm taking a different route. I'm not going down there. And I was in full view of all the CCTV cameras and everything. And when they pulled up all the data and everything, my heart rate was at its highest when I was in full view of the CCTV cameras when I should have felt safer. My heart rate topped out at 195 beats a minute.
Fucking hell.
I reckon Jesus was just having an episode. What's the ginger hair all about?
That's Chucky.
Oh.
Come and play.
Come and play.
It looks like you, Marina.
No, come on, Luke.
Piss off.
Come on, Luke. Sit over there, Luke. Yeah, that's what we bought him. And he used to stand up in his bedroom, and Dylan used to turn it around, you know?
Yeah, he started turning it around after a while.
I fucking would.
I wouldn't want that in my fucking bedroom either.
I mean, I'm not going to mess about with it because I don't fancy that stabbing me tonight, you know?
I was scared of it, and he used to put it in my room.
Fucking hell.
Dano! I'll see you later. Ooh. No.
He's the same colour as my beard.
Yeah. Check under your bed tonight, Dano. I'll be under
Kim.
your bed.
I reckon there's about 3 Chucky dolls already in my house, Mush. So I don't know what you're going on about.
Oh, was
I'm
that?
gonna turn the hairdryer off.
Oh, fucking old Dano would kill him with the hairdryer, eh?
Yeah, if the air dryer pops on for no reason tonight, I'm going to shit myself.
Yeah.
You wake up and
Yeah.
off it or
It's
something.
Chucky. Look under your bed.
Yeah. Andrew Thompson. It looks like Angela Rayner. It does. It's not right, eh? Why would you want something like that?
It's
Not
scary
even
as
bloody
shit.
scary.
Eh?
It's not even
You
bloody
want to
scary.
play? Kayak Dangler said, do you want to play?
If that was tapping on your bedroom window tonight.
I'd close the curtains and go back to sleep.
I'd laugh if someone just knocked on down the shed door.
Yeah.
He'd shit himself.
That's it now. You'll be up all night. Just go and put it back out in the cage. Oh, I'll tell you what. It looks like Angela Rayner.
Well, Dano said it looked like me. Cheeky twat.
You're right, Dano.
I scared him. He's locking his shed door.
Yeah, he's locking the shed door. You've had a power cut, Dano. He's on the floor by you. He's round by your legs.
You want to quickly nip round there, Tim. Knock on his shed door with it.
Yeah, just leave him hanging on the door handle, eh?
Just open it up, poke his head in.
Oh.
I'll have to figure out what strains I'm going to get for my next prescription. That's going to be due in the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
get on it, Ben. Be
Get
nice.
some nice ones for my birthday next month. Treat myself for my birthday.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Dano, see what Dano will tell you to get, Ben.
My birthday in 4 days, though.
I've made a list.
Yeah.
Nice, mate.
I've gone through my pharmacy's catalogue and I've made a list of the ones that I want to get. So I'll change that over when it's time for my repeat prescription.
Yeah.
You're gonna be 21 in 4 days, are you, Jimbo?
I bloody wish, Marina.
How
Yeah.
Put another
old are you gonna
21
be?
years. Put
How
another
old you gonna be?
21 years on top of that 21 years, and that's how old I'll be.
42.
Is that all?
Is that all?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
42 on Sunday.
You-
Yeah.
Wish I was
45 this
42.
year, me.
Yeah.
You're still a
The
baby
day
as
of
well.
17,
We're definitely the oldest, aren't we?
Come on, that's only numbers.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
bother me.
I'm surprised that I've actually made it to 50, to be honest.
Oh, you're not 50. What are you? 2025 years old, man. You're looking good.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still here, to be honest with you.
Why?
Oh,
Well,
the
just at
shit
this,
I'm
well,
doing,
you know,
like,
you just don't never think it, do you? You always think you'll be fucking gone by the time you're like 40 or whatever, especially when you're younger.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, with the stuff I'd shot in my body from my teens through my 20s, I'm surprised I'm still here.
Yeah, that's it, you know. Some of the stuff we do, especially with all the motocross and everything I did and motorbike accidents and that I had.
Bloody hell.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mark,
done
you're
all
going to
right.
be 62 next Thursday. He's going to be 62. He's the oldest. So he's a year older than you.
Well, I'm not 61 yet till bloody June.
What was it you say, Tim? He's still shitting yellow.
Yeah, you're still shitting yellow. I mean, that's just numbers, eh? It's only numbers.
Brilliant.
Oh,
But yeah,
pardon
I'll
me.
get started on them bits for you, Simon, tomorrow.
Yeah, nice, mate. That'd be ideal. I'll pop over and grab them.
Yeah, yeah. Your leads are pretty much done. I just need to cut the sprues off and give them a sand. But yeah, there's 4 of each weight done.
Sweet, mate. Nice. We'll
Okay.
have a play with them.
67.
67 in August
Get them
shows
all
them
out
on.
and use them.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to using them flies and that. That'd be nice.
I've just read that.
Nice to see something caught on them.
Yeah. Well, I'll be putting the effort in, mate. That's for sure.
And that's with the Watson ones.
Yeah.
Oh, beauty.
Yeah, a few flies and a few bits and pieces. I've got loads here anyway. I've got Ben sorted me out loads of bits.
Yeah.
So.
All the fish I caught the other night was on Mr. Watson there on your lens.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
He was baiting your feathers.
Yeah.
You remember you saying that to me? Bait them.
Yeah.
That's what Jimbo was doing.
Yeah, a little bit of spawning.
I normally always do it if I'm going and I'm taking 2 rods and I'm putting 2 baits on the bottom. I'll do one standard bait on the bottom, whether it be, you know, a flapper or a running ledger or a pulley, and then the other one I'll stick the same size weight on as I'm using on the normal bottom rig, but just tip the feathers and lob them out. You've got 4 baits out there, and they've got extra attractant on them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My biggest turbot was caught on one of my feathers on the bottom, tipped with squid.
That's what I'm trying. I told you I was going to do that this year.
And the memory that popped up on Facebook of that golden grey mullet, that was caught 3 years ago, and that was on feathers on the bottom, tipped with squid.
Yeah.
Night all. Good night, Nikki.
Night, Nikki.
Thanks for coming in. Have a good night's sleep. It will be ending it in a minute. So I've got to go off and post my bloody letters, yeah?
In the shower.
Yeah.
I've got a school run in the morning.
Yeah.
And Meg.
College run. Now I've got to go up and get all my stuff and go and post my bloody letters. Bloody horrible.
What
Tell
did
you,
what did you catch last night, Jimbo?
I think I had 3 doggies and a pout on it, Gar.
Yeah.
How, Whiting. Good night, chosen one.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
Chosen one night.
Yeah, it was perfect. Like, if I had a bigger hook and a bigger rig set up, I could have threw it out as a live bait. Perfect size.
Yeah. But all those weighted lures that I made for Chopsy charters, they're all they weigh 14 grams and they're on 5-0 hooks and 4-0 hooks.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
night,
be nice.
Andrew. Don't worry, I will.
Night, Andrew.
Yeah, it'd be nice for you to get out on the boat and use them, mate.
Yeah, well, as I said, I've never used them on a boat before, so he said he's organising something with Shane.
Yeah.
End of the month to get end of April to go out on the boat.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Who's that?
Chucky turned up.
Fuck off.
Behind the couch.
No, I'm not. I'm in bed watching 10 o'clock news.
Hiding under the
That's who
covers.
Chucky is.
Check underneath your bed, Dano. Check underneath the bed.
No, you grab him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be good now if his missus was under the bed and he went to have a look and grabbed it? She grabbed his arm.
Stepped into the bed, grabbed the blanket.
Night,
sure the
Andrew,
bed
mate.
covers-
Take it easy.
Night, Jamie. Oh no.
Yeah, good night, Jamie. Thank you very much for coming in.
Night,
Jamie.
Andrew. Andrew's off.
Edit.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm going to crash
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, that we're going to do the same. Like I said, I've got to go and post my
Jimbo.
letters. So
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Yeah. See you later, Jimbo. Take care,
easy.
mate. Thank
Yeah,
you for
see you,
coming
mate.
in.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
If everyone's going, I'm
See you
going.
later.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm going to go and post my letters. I've got to. Right,
Simon.
thank everybody again that come up on the panel tonight. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Gaza, Ace
See you all
Fishing,
soon.
yeah.
See
Ian Watson, Paul Merritt, Nicky Willis, Kayak Dangler
See-
Paul,
Night, John.
Chosen
See
One,
you all
Mark Adley,
later.
Jamie, Michelle.
Night, Gar.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Michelle, I've said Michelle, Paul Merritt, Diane Andrews, and Peter Andrews, good night. Who have I missed? I've said Mark Cousins, Diane, Chosen One, Diane.
Lee.
Do it the
Lee,
easy
yeah.
way. Just say night all.
Yeah, but it's
In
nice to
chat.
give him a little shout out. Right,
Yeah.
we're out of
Be
here.
all night.
So take care of
Right.
yourselves, everybody, and we'll see you again live Saturday evening, 8 o'clock.
See you Saturday.
Yeah,
Ta-da.
see you Saturday.